So hello everyone, today I'm playing Bismarckreich. It's a mod for Hoi4, and yeah, let's give it a go. So I'm of course playing the main focus of the mod, Kingdom of Prussia. And yeah, the main thing about this mod is Bismarck was shot and killed by an Englishman. A bit wacky, but hey ho. As a result, Prussia declared war on England, and Prussia eventually lost. 6 years after these treaties were signed, an event called Black Tuesday happened, which was a major crisis, but fortunately ended in just 2 years. And now Prussia has two goals. The first is to unite all Germans in a single country, and the second is to prevent a possible crisis as we have prevented it now. So this is the starting point for the Kingdom of Prussia. A united Germany has never existed in this world. The UK is more powerful than ever. Yeah, we'll get to this. So let's get going. So the main enemy for us in most Germany playthroughs actually is the pesky British, who have beat us in our former war, sending us into a crisis. So our goals are to unite all the German people and to avert a second crisis, which by this national spirit up here seems as though it's coming soon. Yeah, so Britain's very strong in this world. We have Dwight D. Eisenhower as the leader of the Dominion of America, the American Empire, which is a kingdom, and but I think I am going to stay monarchist. There is also a I'm going to be staying monarchist. So here we go, Bismarck version. So as the Syrian-Iraq war starts, it's hard for me to pick a sign since they're both monarchist already. But I noticed in order to send volunteers, I needed at least 30 divisions and more tension to be above 10%, but that's not really a problem right now. But as I train these divisions, I notice how poor this Germany is in terms of industry compared to normal Germany in Hoi4. Wow, we are going to have to majorly build up the industry in this. Oh, and if I pan over to this focus tree, yeah, I can see what's coming next. So I notice a couple buildings being sabotaged in my puppet, and then notice stabilization missions I can do in each of the states I have troops in. And then I notice the minus 20% stability I have, and rapidly push all these buttons to try and fix it. Okay, we're on -2, but that is dangerously stable for this Germany. As I pan over to Asia to see the new borders of this world, I notice I can build up influences in different Chinese states. This is actually all one country called the Chinese Shanghai International Area, which was part of the Treaty of the Massive War. So I immediately spread my influence across all of these states, which also puts my stability up slightly. They take about a year to do, so we'll check back on them. So as the Prussian ideological crisis focus is completed, I accept the purge ideas and start trying to keep this country monarchist. I get an event notifying me that one of my generals has randomly stormed into the Polish Empire, and considering they have a much bigger industry and probably army to me, I very much want to stay on their good side. And also considering I don't even have General Krieger in my army, very confusing how he managed to take control of my troops, but anyway, I call him a fool, and the Polish launches airstrikes into my country for retaliation. And considering our country keeps alluding to completely going into economic ruin soon, I don't want my people striking, so I organise a ceasefire. Poland then rejects us, and I know who my new enemies are. After my eardrums got blown out by the event notification, I noticed Yugoslavia is in a civil war, and frustratingly noticed that world tension isn't high enough to send volunteers to the kingdom. After reading what may be the most confusing event in Hoi4, I learned that monarchism has failed in America, and MacArthur couped it. It's a bit scary that MacArthur couped America, since, you know, he's MacArthur and he likes nukes. Divided America, yeah, you don't say. Alright, and I'm going to move to ban the fascists, because, yeah, we've seen how that turns out in history. 2 more events pop up on my screen to see that my puppet Saxony has voted to join me, even though I never did that focus. But, hey, I'm not complaining. And my arch enemy, Poland, their leader was murdered. Fallen government. Hey, something similar to that happened in my country last year. I looked down my focus tree to see that my next bit of expansion will take a while, so I begin to build up this Germany. Since my production didn't start off with any infantry equipment, my production efficiency is awful and I'm only making 4 guns a day. So getting this country off the ground is going to be a lot more difficult than I thought, and no matter what mod it is, you can't escape the Spanish Civil War. At about this point, I realise things are about to take a turn for a worse. Well, I guess, here's where the turmoil starts, and on the 5th of March 1936, I'm greeted by 3 very different events, all awful. So first, the stock crisis in London is now more clear than ever, and the British Empire might be disappearing from this crisis. Arizona rebels against them, and they declare war. Wow, poor Arizona, that did not last long. And lo and behold, my economy's crashed. Well, what little of it there was to crash. Oh yeah, that is going to hurt. My production efficiency is even worse. Factory output -60%. Meanwhile, my scientists decide this is a perfect opportunity to ask for more money. But what? You want more? You want Sure, I'm already losing a lot. Don't mind me just rocking minus 30% stability. And on the 3rd of May 1936, India revolts. Oh, Britain. You can't even help them because you've not even got a port near them. And the Kingdom of Yugoslavia seems to be winning their civil war. And as the world enters June in 1936, the Berlin and London stocks are beginning to recover. So my economy isn't completely on the ground anymore, which also means I have access to this part of my focus tree, which will really boost my economy. And now, since enough time has passed, we can remilitarise Lower Saxony. Good news is heard across the Northern Sea. As the elections go so poorly in Britain, civil war is a genuine concern. Man, that sounds like our timeline. As we enter August, a major land war occurs in Europe, right next to me actually, where the communist countries of the Soviet, Baltic states, Belarus and Ukraine all declare war on the Polish Empire. Oh, that's so good! A weak Poland on my border, and just after the Kingdom of Yugoslavia wins their civil war. Wait, you're monarchists but have elections? That's not how that works. And the Polish Empire war has come to an end, with them losing massive amounts of territory, not even getting a coastline, and Ukraine, Belarus and the Baltic states expanding greatly. Why does Austria own this tiny bit down here, Carpathian Ruthenia? Man, my stability is actually so low I'm not making guns. And as I was sorting out some resistance in Saxony, I noticed I've got some territory in China. Wait, what? I didn't even get an event for this. Oh yay, a Prussian overseas territories. Sure, it releases a puppet, and I can steal their manpower. So with the Prussian Empire growing, I turn my attention back to the economy and my minus 47% stability. Oh, that's not terrifying. No, that's fine. I mean, they are monarchist. I mean, second time's the charm, right? I was then met with every Germany player's nightmare. Oh god, France has gotten stronger. Oh, they've just annexed Normandy off of Britain. After laughing at Belgium's unusual name, Kingdom of Bollocks, Finland was plunged into a civil war, fighting Red Finland and the Soviet Baltic Socialists. And going into February 1937, the Russian Parliament burns. Just couldn't help yourself, could you? And then the UK finally ended its Indian rebellion. Why? Why would the peace conference be that? You have an Indian puppet, you don't need another one. And I've finally gotten my country stable enough to produce guns now. Oh, and Portugal is long now. And on the 13th of June, Bavaria gets couped. Oh, I'm surrounded by communists now. Great. Oh, that's minus 100,000 manpower, oh my god. So yeah, towards the end of June, my economy was slowly recovering after nearly finishing the economy side of the tree. Never mind, the Reichstag's just been overthrown. Oh man, that's even less political power. And the first Chinese war just got kicked off. And after panning over to Europe, it looked as though the Kingdom of Spain was about to win. Oh yay, the monarchist side of the civil war's gonna win. And for the first time since at the start of the game, my stability is not in the minuses, hell yeah. Listen guys, I don't know how I'm this good at running a country. In 35 days my economy would be recovered, my country was now not in a deficit of everything, and the American Empire just sprung up. Wait, what, the American Empire? Yeah, so the American Empire just sprung up in Oregon, led by, oh yeah, let me check that, the Council of Patriots, what? And America's now in a civil war. Yeah, the Council of Patriots, they're based in LA, so watch out. And Poland got caught up again, this time surrendering Slovakia to Austria, and they are literally hated by everyone on all sides. Man, 15 guns a day is good for this country, what's happening? And after looking through my library of national spirits, I found this one. Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to do anything for a while. Also, Greece turned monarchist and Russia's in a massive war. Yeah, don't worry about it, happens all the time. Jokes aside though, I would be wishing that Russia would win this war, since if they didn't, communism would be a massive, massive threat. And with this, I finally finished this part of the tree. End of the purges, plus 10% stability, yes please, let's get this country back on the track. So at this point, it had been a very rocky start for a Germany game in Hoi4, but I'm only a couple years into this campaign, and I started actually getting decent buffs. Stability, yes please, and was gradually building an industry. Now that I completed the end of the purges and got my stability back to a nice even 40, which believe me is good for this, I had access to a lot of different trees. However, I chose to focus on the election based one, since I could finally make Germany monarchist. Oh, and by the way, things were really not looking good for Russia. Oh, Russia, that is not looking good. And then another war started close to home. I don't know if I want to win here. I would kind of like a weak Austria, just for me to, unite all of Germany easily. But at the same time, I kind of need them as a strong ally. I might have just skipped past it, but I just got rid of my horrible debuff. Never mind, something more pressing has come to mind. And Austria-Hungary's back. Oh my god. There he is, angrily shaking in his little chair again. But now, with this focus done, we will become monarchist. And there we go, Kingdom of Prussia, monarchist with, round 2 electric boogaloo. So I'm sorry sir, our Kaiser's fallen unbearably ill, there's nothing we can do. Oh no. Wilhelm II is recovered, yay! So he's just fine? Sure. And now we have access to this part of our tree, which seems to be the most, like, expansion-y type. Oh wow, Russia's really faring poorly. Let me just see, Russian Civil War, the casualties. Oh my god. So Russia has an extra 1 million casualties for this side, and they've almost surrendered. This is going to be an awful peace deal. Third Berlin Conference, let's see what this does. That's, it seems a bit broken, but everyone has got some lands in area, but we've not got anything. We are victorious. We have some colonies now, do we? Yeah, Kingdom of Prussia, there we go. Nice, we just got a bit of East Africa and Madagascar for free. I hope British Africa didn't mind that. Oh, big lag spike, does that mean that Russia's capitulated? Or my PC's on fire? Yep, there we go. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. I mean, they took Leningrad, a couple of things here got released, and then, yeah, that seems to be it. It's just big Russia still. Oh wait, no, this is... Russia is a puppet of, this tiny little nation down here. Okay, that's a pretty powerful puppet you have. Oh, and he's all of these puppets down here as well. So literally all of these down here are just puppets. Don't want to get on their bad side. Now starts our plan to reunify Germany. So I can either go the aggressive route and conquer everyone, or Bismarck plans, which is more of a peaceful option, and referendums. Yeah, faster at it, we might as well do the Third Berlin Conference. And yeah, we got New Caledonia down here from France. I'll take that. Anti-Bavarian speech, here we go, let's unify Germany. Who could have seen this coming? Oh, never mind, they're actually in a civil war because of it. What an amazing flag. Wait a minute. You're not in the right place. Also, I don't think FDR would like Stalin so close. They literally share a border down here. And there we go, we've actually got a lot of colonies back, well, for free pretty much. Wait, did I just read that right? Poland, Lithuanian Republic. Not a whole lot of Lithuania involved in that republic, but you Poland. And there we go, we have now formed the Reichspakt. So there are now 4 factions in the game. We have the British, the French, the German, and I guess the Russian, but sort of like the Eastern Communist European one. And I've just realised why Turkey left my alliance. Hold on, yeah, General Hindenburg. Okay. And here we go, we're going to go in on Hanover in a second. I should be alright. I mean, I've got, I think, twice the amount of troops in them. But yeah, let's see. So there we go, they get an event, surrender or war. And they chose surrender. Okay, fair enough. Now time for Schleswig-Holstein. I don't get them as cores, unfortunately. I just get them as occupied. So I kind of want to form Germany pretty quickly down here. Oh, did Stalin lose? Yeah. Probably shouldn't be sympathising with Stalin here. But yeah, Britain just sold America. Probably not the UK's wisest moves, but throughout a lot of history, they were broke, so fair enough. And there goes Schleswig-Holstein. And there we go. Not too difficult. Oh, when did Bavaria get bigger? Interesting. But now it is just us versus the Bavarian Commune. All of London? What? No. No, they haven't. And I didn't even declare this, but sure. North German Confederation. There we go. Oh, did we get cores in all of this? We do. No, Wilhelm. Oh, I can either get Wilhelm III in power or Rommel. Sure, why not? Erwin Rommel, the monarch of the North German Confederation. And there's the US. Just a bit longer up here in Canada. I've seen worse ways it can be divided. Oh, I didn't know that put me immediately at war with them. I'm not really ready, hold on. And there we go, looking good. They don't even have troops across most of their front line. I don't think they were expecting this. Let's march over to Nuremberg. And we're going to get an encirclement over here, actually. Yeah, Cass is tearing them to shreds. And that is a pretty good casualty ratio. And there goes Munich and the Bavarian Commune. And there is Germany and the reunification of Germany. There we go. And there we go, the reunification of Germany. Declaration of Germany in the Reichstag. See, maybe I won't say that. But the German Empire, there we go. Pretty cool. Integration of German cities, and I've just got calls on everything. No, fascism is not best. I'm going to go for monarchism. New German Empire, there we go. With Erwin Rommel as its monarch. So there we go, that was the Bismarckreich mod. Pretty weird mod. It was pretty easy to form Germany, so if you do want to give this mod a try, I'll leave it in the description. And if you could subscribe, we're getting close to 600 now. It's boggled my mind, but thank you so much. Boggled, I've not used that word before. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. There's a Discord in the description as well if you want to join. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye now.